Hey YouTube world, harvest is plenty. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button or smash that like button for me. So guys, there's just so much stuff going on in the world that I cannot possibly make a video about every little thing. But I did see a headline that caught my eye and I want to share it with you. You probably already heard about it or you will be hearing about it as this thing is getting ready to ripple all across the world. It says, and this is a Breitbart article, but there are many articles I'm going to show you the headlines. It says, report U.S. engineers find rogue communication devices in Chinese solar panels. So if you guys are unaware, they have these solar panels on these solar farms, and there are hidden communication devices within these solar panels that's targeting our grid. This is a Fox News headline, and this is all May 15th, 2025. That's today. It says hidden communication devices found in Chinese solar power inverters spark security alarm. Undocumented communication equipment discovered in renewable energy infrastructure could allow remote grid disruption. I told you guys they're going to take the grid down. They've been talking about it for years before a lot of people was already talking about it. They wrote about it. And I read it in their writings and in their books. And I started telling you guys about it. The grid has to come down because something else has to be raised up once the power and the lights and everything come back on. The B system. Here's another headline. Chinese kill switches spark security concerns at U.S. solar farms. And you guys have probably, driven through the countryside, driven through the suburbs, driven even through cities, and you've seen rows and rows and rows and rows of solar panels like this. These solar farms are connected to a lot of things in our infrastructure. If you look at a lot of sanitation companies, water departments, even some of our traffic lights and things like that, they use these solar panels. Well, a lot of these solar panels, especially the ones that are manufactured in China. Now, there are some that are manufactured here in America, but there are many that are manufactured in China that's over here and that's hooked up to our grid. Well, they have kill switches in them, so they can shut down the solar too. So imagine that. Not only you shut down the power systems, but then you shut down the solar panels too, so people can't even use their backup power supply. Imagine that. It says the discovery of hidden kill switches in American solar farms has ignited a wave of security concerns. Imagine that. And I will share one more headline with you guys. This is from Yahoo News. It says Chinese kill switches found in U.S. solar farms. And I'll read a little bit. It says Chinese kill switches have been found hidden in American solar farms, prompting calls for Ed Miliband to halt the rollout of renewables. On Thursday, the Energy Secretary was urged to impose an immediate pause on his green energy blitz to review whether UK solar panels are also at risk. This is from the Telegraph in London. It says the components found in the U.S. included cellular radios capable of switching off the equipment remotely, raising serious concerns about grid security, according to Reuters. Think about that. Cellular radios found within the grid equipment. They could just switch it off. It goes on to say they were found inside power inverters manufactured by unnamed Chinese companies. Power inverters are the key links between solar or wind farms and the rest of the power system, converting their electricity so the wider grid can use it. One source told Reuters that compromising such equipment would give Beijing the ability to inflict blackouts on the West, claiming it would create a built-in way to physically destroy the grid. Things that make you go, imagine that. Imagine that, guys. I told you guys, it doesn't matter who's going to do it or when they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to take down the grid one way or the other. And the grid's going to go down. The financial system's going to go down. The cell phone networks will go down. The running water will stop. The grocery stores, they will be gone. All the food will be emptied out within 2-3 days. So my question has always been, what are you going to do? You know, I really don't want to see you, your family, anybody that you love, get hurt, um, have to deal with the chaos that will ensue when America goes dark. As I've always told you guys, the phoenix bird is our national bird, not the eagle. It's the phoenix bird on the back of the $1 bill. And the mythical Egyptian phoenix bird, it's a bird of rebirth and regeneration. So America has to be reborn. If you ever seen any of the Purge movies, it says America is a nation that has been reborn. America needs to be purged and reborn again, regenerated, renewed by blood, because these demons, they require blood. And so it's coming. And America, the leaders of our country, they're going to insert an enemy, and you can insert any enemy you want. You can say Iran, you can say Russia, you can say China, you can say ISIS, Al Qaeda. You can say they probably say patriots within America did it. They may just pick whoever's the enemy of the day that they want to see destroyed, or they need a boogeyman. That's who they're going to come on TV news and say this is the people that shut down our grid. But it's going to be an inside job in cooperation with other nations as well. It's going to get bad when that happens. I was thinking about the Houston, Texas grid that went down from it was a tropical storm. I did a video about it. And if you guys remember, by day 2, the hospitals was swamped. It was filled up. It was overran. The police officers of the city of Houston, they needed a break, so officers from like Dallas and northern Texas came down to give them relief so they could go home and take care of their families and cut down the trees that fell in their backyard from the tropical storm. By day 6, people were pulling guns on utility linemen, threatening that if they don't cut the power on, they're going to shoot them. This is day 6 in Houston, Texas. I did a video about it. Think about your city, your town, your suburb, your county, or wherever you live at. Even if you live out in the boondocks, far away from the city. What would happen if it's 4 weeks and we're still in the dark with no power? You may be okay. You may have stored some food and some water and beans and supplies and medicine and everything else. But what about your neighbors? What about the people that's 4 or 5 blocks from you, or the neighborhood that's next to yours? Or the neighborhood that's 3 miles down from yours? What about all the people there who've never prepared? Think about all the criminals, the evil people. What about them? It's going to be full-blown chaos, because just like Hurricane Katrina, the police are going to leave because they have family members they need to take care of too. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to frighten you. I'm not trying to pump fear or anything. I'm just speaking reality. We've seen what happened when Chimney Rock and all those places got wiped out from the hurricane, and how people were looting. There were fights. Some people got shot. A lot of people died. We saw it happen in the island in Hawaii when the fire burned down stuff. People was robbing Red Cross workers. We saw what happened in LA. People were looting homes. You had cartel members using drones and dropping drones. They were using the drones to fly over the neighborhood to see if there was security present so they could send their teams out to go hit houses. They were dropping devices from drones in the backyard and shutting down cameras and cell phones. So if they did decide to hit a house, the people couldn't call out, and the Ring doorbell cameras and everything else didn't work. So just think about all of these things that I'm talking about. Put a plan together in place with your family, with your friends, with your neighbors, long before this stuff happens. Another thing I always tell you guys, enjoy life. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Go out to dinner. Go out to the movies. Take vacations. Do all these things. Have a plan when you do these things, of course, to get home in case something happens. But enjoy life. Keep love in your heart. Smile. Be friendly. Because when the bad days come, We're going to wish for the good days again. I love you guys. Please stay alert. Protect yourself at all times. Pray without ceasing. May the good Lord continue to bless you and your family.